Wild boars have caused extensive damage across thousands of hectares of farmland, resulting in significant economic losses for farmers. Their large population and rapid reproduction make them a persistent threat. Confronting these animals is often only possible under the cover of darkness, when hunters use shadows and silence to their advantage. Operations begin with careful planning and rapid deployment. Teams spread out quickly to cover all angles of the field. Elevated positions and binoculars allow hunters to monitor the terrain and detect the movement of any animals. When a large wild boar is spotted, a precise, well-timed action can quickly neutralize the threat, preventing further crop destruction. Throughout the field, additional wild boars are frequently encountered. Coordinated positioning ensures that each animal is carefully observed and addressed. Shots are executed with precision, effectively halting the boars while minimizing unnecessary disturbance to the environment. The resulting control restores peace and safety to the farmland. Dogs are often used to drive wild boars from dense cover, guiding them into open areas where they can be intercepted. This combination of human vigilance, trained animals, and tactical coordination allows hunters to manage even the most determined animals. The strategy relies on patience, timing, and the careful use of modern equipment to maintain control over the field. As darkness deepens, individual wild boars occasionally separate from the herd. This presents opportunities for targeted interventions, preventing further damage to crops. Hunters maintain focus, using technology and team communication to anticipate movements and respond effectively. When a herd gathers near the edge of a field, the team adjusts their formation, creating a perimeter to contain the animals. Coordinated action ensures that threats are subdued quickly, with minimal chance for escape. The outcome is the restoration of farmland safety and protection of the local harvest. Despite the challenges, all operations are conducted within designated areas and under strict supervision to ensure safety and legality. These efforts demonstrate the importance of coordination, planning, and preparedness when addressing the impact of wild boars on agricultural lands. Wild boars are adept at finding hiding spots, making detection difficult. Fields with dense crops, irrigation ditches, and tall grass provide ideal cover. By combining strategic positioning, trained animals, and precise action, hunters are able to locate and neutralize these destructive animals. Each encounter reinforces the need for vigilance, skill, and careful teamwork to protect crops and maintain farmland integrity. Wild boars continue to pose a serious threat to farmland, capable of destroying crops and causing widespread damage. In one field, multiple animals were quickly neutralized to protect the land. A rustle in the corn rows signaled the appearance of 2 wild boars, moving rapidly through the thicket. Immediate, precise action was required to prevent further destruction. One boar was quickly taken down, while the other initially escaped into the dense underbrush. Trained hunting dogs proved essential in tracking the fleeing animal. By pinning it and restricting its movement, hunters were able to take it down with a clean and efficient strike. Such coordination between handlers, dogs, and hunters ensures that farmland remains protected while minimizing unnecessary disturbance to the environment. As operations moved toward the hillside, additional wild boars were encountered. Quick, accurate action neutralized the threats, demonstrating the importance of timing, precision, and vigilance. Even small delays could allow these fast, agile animals to escape and continue damaging crops. Throughout the day, hunting teams carefully monitored open fields and dense brush, adapting tactics as needed. When wild boars emerged from cover, each shot was executed with attention to safety and effectiveness. These interventions allowed for the restoration of farmland and prevention of further losses. Hunting dogs played a vital role in driving wild boars from dense thickets, guiding them into areas where they could be intercepted. The combination of canine tracking, tactical positioning, and accurate shooting allowed hunters to manage even large groups of animals effectively. Herds that scattered into open fields were quickly contained, and decisive action prevented additional damage to crops. Across multiple locations, hunters maintained constant observation, using binoculars and modern equipment to detect the animals' movements. Each encounter emphasized the intelligence and agility of wild boars, as well as the careful planning required to protect farmland. By the end of the day, all identified wild boars were neutralized, leaving fields safe from further destruction. The coordinated effort between hunters, trained dogs, and monitoring equipment demonstrates how careful management and strategic action can effectively control wild boar populations. These operations highlight the ongoing challenges faced in regions where wild boars are abundant. With proper preparation, teamwork, and precision, hunters are able to safeguard crops, maintain agricultural stability, and minimize the impact of these destructive animals on local communities. A long day of managing wild boars came to a close. Although the hunt had ended, the echoes of gunfire lingered across the fields. While these animals may return, today demonstrated the effectiveness of coordinated efforts to protect crops and restore peace to the local community. Wild boars have caused extensive damage to farmland, leaving fields destroyed and farmers facing significant losses. Rapid action is essential to prevent further devastation. Hunting teams move with precise planning and coordination, focusing on locating and neutralizing the animals while minimizing unnecessary impact on the environment. Operations often begin early in the morning, with teams spreading out across forested areas adjacent to farmland. Observation points allow hunters to detect signs of movement, while trained dogs assist in tracking the animals. Once a target is identified, a clean, well-placed shot ensures the threat is neutralized efficiently. Wild boars are highly agile and often move in groups. This requires careful sweeps of the area to prevent remaining animals from escaping. When additional targets are discovered, hunters use coordinated positioning and careful aim to manage the herd systematically. Dense undergrowth and forested areas provide natural cover for these animals, but trained dogs quickly pick up fresh trails, guiding hunters to the location. Each shot is executed with precision, ensuring that the animals are stopped while maintaining safety and control over the operation. Repeated interventions over the course of the day gradually reduce the threat, scattering the herd and allowing farmland to remain protected. Strategic coordination between hunters and dogs allows multiple animals to be neutralized in a short period, demonstrating the efficiency of careful planning and teamwork. By the end of the operation, the forest and adjacent fields are secured, and the potential for further damage is minimized. The success of these efforts relies on the combination of careful observation, precise action, and effective collaboration between humans and trained animals. These operations emphasize that managing wild boar populations is not a matter of sport, but a necessary measure to protect agricultural lands, maintain local livelihoods, and restore balance to ecosystems affected by these highly destructive animals.